So, I really don't like it when people put me in an awkward position. Like today, somebody showed me a picture of himself with his wife, and I said, "Oh, she's really pretty," and he said, "Yeah, I know. Isn't she out of my league?" And I was so flabbergasted. I just didn't know what to say. I said, because there were several ways that you could go there. One is, yeah, she totally is out of your league. What was she thinking? Was she drunk the entire time you were dating? Or there's the whole, oh no, you're both kind of the same sort of ugly. Or there's the one that I went with, which was, no, I would say you're completely equally attractive, which is very attractive, both of you, to each other and to me right now. A pet peeve I have is girls who don't tell you when you have eyeliner or like eyeshadow creases like in your eyes. Girls know what I'm talking about. Bitches, why won't you say something? You'll tell me if I have spinach in my teeth, but you for some reason think that you shouldn't tell me about that. Do you think I look good with like my eyeliner all over the place? Because I don't. And whenever I've confronted my female friends about this, they always say, "Oh, I just didn't know you'd want to know. I just didn't think you'd care." I'm like, "Oh, no? 2 lines painted in the middle of my face, I don't care?" Of course I care. I've been thinking about this all day. So apparently Japanese scientists have made a see-through frog, and that way you don't have to dissect it to see all the things that are going on inside it, and you could observe it over its entire lifetime and see it, and that's pretty cool. Except for, you know what? See-through frog? That's really not that big of a deal. I feel like I've already seen a see-through frog. Like, I know that I haven't, but I feel like I have. A see-through elephant, that's something I'm not likely to imagine. I got some DVDs out of the library last Friday, and a couple days ago I got an email from them that says, "Your library books are due in 3 days." And I was like, "You're just doing that to fuck with me. You know that if you tell me 3 days, that I'm just going to be like, oh, I have plenty of time." And then by the time it's actually time for me to return my books, I'll have totally forgotten, because 3 days, what is that? Why don't you email me the night before or the day of? Like, today your books are due, or tomorrow morning your books will be due, or something like that. 3 days? What an arbitrary amount of time. You're making me specifically forget so that I pay you fines. You think I don't know what you're doing? I know what you're doing, Santa Monica Library. I've got tabs on you. So I've been thinking a lot about the new year, and because it's right upon us. It's a couple months away, and I was thinking that my New Year's resolution this year is going to be to just be adopted by Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, and so I'm going to spend the next 3 or so months getting browner and smaller. A headline on Yahoo News reads today that apparently Oprah makes 4 times as much money as other TV stars. So forget Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. I want Oprah to adopt me. Mama Oprah. That's what I want. Except for I think that if she did adopt me, that eventually her expectations for my future would crush me. So apparently the U.S. Navy is spending about $600,000 to change the shape of barracks so they don't resemble swastikas from space or from the air or on Google Earth. And I really think that I have the best design ever for the new shape of the barracks, and I'm gonna show it to you. This is what I think the shape should be. If you can tell, I'm borrowing this from Kurt Vonnegut. This is an asshole. That's because the only kind of person that fixes something that's not broken is an asshole. So I was thinking about it, and I don't think that I'm going to want children, because the only thing that I want growing inside of me is hate. What I love about Yahoo News is how readily it mixes science and fiction, such as in these two sentences, one written right underneath the other. The first one, there's a little symbol for a camera, and it says, "See satellite images of buildings." Ooh, satellites, science. Right underneath there it says, Could satellites spot Bigfoot, Nessie? And therein lies the joke.